This is Tor, guys. So I believe everyone knows me. I don't know Ileana. That's the only person I don't know. Nice to meet you. Yes, I have seen you. How you doing? Good?
Yes, good.
Okay.
I was
Glad
that
What is that, Ileana?
I was at the club tonight. I don't know if you
Yeah.
saw me.
Yes, I saw you. You know, it's like at the beginning I was seeing just like this,
Okay.
forehead.
Better?
So yeah, no, right now it's much better. Okay.
Okay.
And thank you for being here today. Okay, guys. So welcome, and you know, for those people that doesn't know me, my name is Roosevelt Vargas, and I'm just gonna ask you a big favor. Okay. Just forget about my name, my face. You know, it's just about a story. That's what it is. You know, whatever is possible to us can be possible to any of you guys as long as you guys believe. Okay. That's basically what it is, and that's what we're trying to pass, you know, to all of the people. And this is what these conversations are about. Is just creating the possibility to show you guys that anyone can do it. It doesn't matter where they are, what are their present circumstances of stuff. You know, anyone can make it in this business opportunity. The thing is that too many people, they don't even know how is this opportunity about. And when they don't know, they just create things in their mind, and whatever they create in their mind, they believe it's true. I don't know if you guys follow me, right? Can you see my screen right now? Do you guys see my screen? Say yes.
Yes.
Good. So that's what it is, you know, and that happened to us. You know, when we started, and these conversations always start with a story. And today's our story, and we're gonna be repeating this story only because, not because of us, it's only because we want you to see a little bigger than normally people believe their business, you know. And if we create bigger standards are gonna rise to you guys, and better possibilities gonna come. Okay, so that's ourselves, you know, Mapper Roosevelt. We started 10 years ago, and most of the people, they don't even know how we started. Okay, but before we start this presentation, these are the rules. You know, we're gonna have fun. I want you to have an open-minded. Okay, keep your cameras on all the time. You know, create a possibility for you guys. You know, we're gonna start asking the question is, what if this is for me? What if I can do this? What if we can create something better and new? You know, and everything, when we talk about creating, everything comes from zero. Things when we create stuff, it start from zero, from scratch. Okay, but we need to be positive in order to achieve that. Okay, that was my reality. That was in my third month of doing my Herbalife business. You know, I pull out the public records. At that time, Tiffany Morrill, she was the Orange County Clerk of Courts, and I was being evicted from my home. Okay, we have at that time we have two kids. You know, Lucas and Juliana. They were 5 and 4, or 5 and 3, or something like that. And we were desperate. We were $95,000 in credit card debt. We were passing from a very bad situation. It was that bad, and not too many people knew about it. But the reality was that we were struggling, and we were even asking for support in our church to pay our bills and help us with the food. You know, so that is one thing that I was creating as like something that we were feeling like in a bad, you know. And then from there, you know, 3 years later, we were able to create income of more than $130,000 a month. That's more than $10,000 a month from royalties. You know, this is a duplicate of my tax returns of that year. Okay, and what I did is I just cover here with a logo. I cover my social security number and my tax ID, and my tax identification number. But this one means at the end of this page that this is my name. I used to live here. On Herbalife Pay Us, this is the last page. You know, give you compensations from Colombia. That was the last page, $815. You know, from Ecuador, $37, and a grand total of $3,350. That's $128,000. plus 1,319. Okay, so that means, and we're going to do the math so you can guys understand what it is. It's 3350 plus 128070 plus 1,319. That's a total of $132,000 in royalties. Michelle Pilotti, we can listen to you. Are you in the conversation?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Michelle. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna ask you to be present. Sometimes I'm a little tough, and I have an iPhone and I have Omar right there. I'm gonna invite you guys to open your cameras. Otherwise, I'm gonna turn you guys down. Okay? So people ask us, you know, why did you guys start doing the Herbalife business? You know, we didn't understand. And especially myself, I was so arrogant, okay? And I'm talking about myself, you know, remember, don't take anything personal, you know, forget about myself, my face and all that stuff. This is just totally what is possible, you know? So I was so arrogant, and my wife was telling me, hey, honey, we should do Herbalife. We should do Herbalife. You know, Herbalife is a great opportunity to do it. And I was treating her like sorry, my French, but I was treating her like shit. I was telling her, hey, you don't even understand, you know, in what a bad situation we are right now. And if you don't understand it, I'm going to show it to you, because we have this note right here. Okay, where's my note? Let me go back. I have this note, okay? And you're asking me to believe you're going to ask me to make a living, you know, just blending shakes at $4 per shake? You're crazy. I'm not going to do it. So that was how arrogant I was. And I want to say, and congratulations to you ladies, because you guys has a better open mind, and you guys are different in the way you see things. You know, we men, most of the time, we cannot see this type of opportunities. If that is strong, and this is what I love, you know, I didn't pull out this from a different place. It's a place called DSA.org. It's the direct selling organization in the United States. And they said that 80% of the, how I said here, it's covering me, but it says 82% of the women in the United States who makes more than $100,000 a year is made from this type of businesses. Okay? And you know why ladies do this type of businesses and why they are so successful? Because they really care about a life. They care about having a family, dedicated to the things that are really important. And especially most of the women that are successful in the corporate field, they don't have time for their family, they don't have time for their husbands, or they just need to sacrifice a lot of stuff in their lives, you know? And some of them, they're not willing to do that, okay? So the invitation is like, let me mute some people because they're in. La gente mirando. Someone is talking like in the back. Well, who will be that person? Let me see. Okay. Now everyone is quiet, okay? But I want you guys to keep your microphones open so we can talk. You know, I don't want to give a speech like, you know, I feel like weird. You know, I like conversations. I like to be in touch and be in contact with people. Okay, so imagine, ladies, $100,000. Where else you can do this type of income? Okay, and I say to myself, and this is how stupid I was. It says, if a lady can make $100,000 in a home-based business, probably I can make it as well, right? Okay, so that's what it is, you know, and that's what I start getting enticed and start creating the possibility for us to see, okay, we can do this, we can make it happen, okay? But this is the thing. We need first to identify what is the problem. And we don't do things in Herbalife just because we want to do it and we want to become rich. It doesn't work that way, you know? We're trying to fix a problem, okay? And we need to identify what is the problem, and we need to understand what is the purpose we have in life in order for us to help solve these problems, you know? And there's 3 problems that I'm gonna invite you to get connected with, you know? If you get connected with this type of problems and you believe that you can contribute, you know, to humanity, society, your community, whatever, then we're in the same path, you know? And the first one is this problem, okay? I don't know, can you guys hear what is playing now? Can you hear? No? Okay. I'm gonna explain to you. I don't know what's going on with my video, but this guy, his name is Rich Cardona. Rich Cardona, he was one of the 27 surgeons of the United States. This guy who was hired by the state of United States to identify what was the biggest problem after 9/11 about health. And this guy, he said one thing that really concerned about him. He said obesity is the #1 and the biggest problem in the United States, talking about health, okay? He was concerned that for first time in life in United States, kids are gonna live longer than parents, okay? And he was very concerned about what is gonna happen with the first attendants, the first people that are gonna, you know, the police officers, the firefighters that are gonna serve us if everyone is obese. And he says, we need to do something, okay? So this is something that he did it, and in this conversation, he identified this in 2002, 2006, in 2008, he was trying to do something different, okay? So this is one big problem. I'm not saying it, okay? It's this guy here that is saying it, okay? Health issues in United States or around the globe. Everyone is getting fat, everyone is eating unhealthy, everyone is getting overweight. The type of food that we have around is not the right food that human beings need, okay? Problem number 1. Problem number 2, okay. Probably you cannot listen this video neither, okay? But this is what it says, and this is every time I scratch my head, okay? How many years do you want to live, okay, to retire? In United States, you can do early retirement, okay? I don't know what is your age right now, guys. Do I have anyone here in this conversation that is my age, 40 years or older? Raise your hand. Anyone is 40 years or younger? Raise your hand. Okay. 30 years. 30 years or younger. 20 years or younger. Okay. And I scratch my head. It says, am I willing to work, okay, for 40 years? For 40 years. Okay, you guys need to work 45 years in order for you guys to retire, okay? And they said that the earliest time that you retired, the less money you're gonna make. And you know what is the crazy thing about it? That people are retiring with about $1,000 a month. Okay, guys, this is the question. Listen to me right now. Who can live with $1,000 nowadays? Living by your own. I'm just telling you, living by your own, living, you know, in your own apartment, in your own place, and stuff like that. Okay, who can live like that there? Okay, raise your hand. Anyone that can live with $1,000 or less? That's the program. That is the plan that I was sold. That's what my dad told me. Go to school, get a job, work for 45 years, and then retired. Okay. And then what? Okay. Then what? Spending all my time, my better years, you know, sacrificing my health, and then coming back with no health. That's the second problem. People, they don't want, you know, especially right now in the United States. I don't know, guys, if you can identify this. People there, they don't want regular jobs anymore. That's the reason Ubers show up. That's the reason Lyft show up. That's the reason Uber Eats show up. That is the reason Netflix, that is the reason Airbnb, and all these type of companies, just trying to develop entrepreneurships, okay? But who gets the bigger piece of the pie if we're talking about this? Okay, I'm gonna do Uber. That's a good way to solve the problem, right? You need extra money, you go to Uber, okay? But you need to invest for a car, you need to invest for insurance, you need to invest for this, and your time. At the end, who gets more money? Let me tell you something, probably Uber is gonna get it, okay? And then, problem number 2, okay? Now, problem number 3, okay? In the past, guys, in the past, there were only 1 or 2 or 3 ways to communicate, okay? And there were only a couple people just following only one source of one channel of communication. There were TV, radio, and press, you know? So if anyone wants to know the news and whatever, they get connected to the press or whatever. Now, things have changed. And this is the thing that I want to show it to you. And this is a big problem. And it's also a big opportunity, okay? There's more and more social media coming. There's more cell phone. Tell me one person here that doesn't have a cell phone and a smartphone. Does any one of you guys doesn't have a smartphone? Okay, look at this. There's more people in Facebook than people living in China. People is getting younger. You know, everyone is 30 years or younger. Millennials are rising, guys. You know, there's more people that has a phone than a toothbrush. Social media, everyone is connected. Everyone is connected one with the other one. Okay, with one click, you can go in the other side of the world. You can upload your information, okay? Everyone is spending money on social media. Kids now, they're 30 years old and they can post, you know, the things in Instagram. All universities, they are, you know, all over the place, you know, and they're using, you know, social media, internet, you know, the grandparents, my dad, now he is on Facebook all the time, when 2 or 3 years ago, they didn't even do it, okay? So we have something powerful in our hands. You know, we have the possibility to create this machine right here in a source to sell to other people. But people don't like to be sold, you know, they like recommendations. They like to see what's happening to you. What are you doing it? What is your lifestyle? And how with your lifestyle you can create something different, right? Okay, people don't like those commercials, or they don't like people to knock on your door, but you want to hear a recommendation for someone that you trust and you believe, okay? That's the reason social media is becoming so powerful. You follow my point, guys? You follow my point? And this is the question. Now, if we have identified 3 problems, probably at the beginning when we started, this is the way we used to look, okay? I never thought that my biggest health problem, okay, and my wife's depression about the way she was feeling it was about to turn in the great possibility, okay, to convert people to transform other people's life, you know, give them inspiration, at the same time fixing our financial problems. You follow my point? Here was 2000, I don't know, 2004 probably, and I wasn't looking healthy. And this is Mafe right here, you know, she was probably skinny, but she wasn't looking well. You see her big belly and stuff, and she hated. That's the reason she Zumba in the morning, Zumba in the afternoon, Zumba in the evening, but that belly doesn't disappear, okay? So it comes to the point that we were thought, you know, like we need to do something, right? But here is another thing that I need to tell you. And this is one of the biggest problems that we have. And today, it doesn't matter if you do Herbalife or not. I don't even care about it, okay? I care about working with people that are willing on doing it, okay? But my biggest concern is for you to understand, if you are in the right quadrant right here, okay? Because 95% of the population is right here, and in here, you just exchanging your time for money. And if you see it, only 5% of the wealth is right here. You need to work like crazy, or you need to be the CEO of a company. But if you come over here, it's only only 5% of the population, and 95% of the wealth is right here. So who's wrong? Are these people bad? I'm sorry, they are not. Are these people bad? And that's what we were taught. Rich people is bad. Rich people, you know, they are eager. Rich people is this. No, my friend. The question is that we were thought to be poor and to be part of a big population. Okay? The difference right now is that we try to belong to this place, and we're going to work hard on doing it. Now that you know, okay, your responsibility is to switch as fast as you can from this side to this side. There's an author of a book that says that to be rich is easier than to be poor, okay? So how long you want to become and be, in this part of the quadrant, okay? You need to be rich. When? As soon as you can, okay? These are the numbers. Numbers are racing, overweight is racing, you know, people are getting sicker, okay? But we have an opportunity, and the opportunity is through all this social media that Herbalife now is present in more than 90 countries, and you, with one click, you can get one person right here. You know, last week, we signed up one person in India. You know, that's awesome. We start receiving checks from India. This is the point. Herbalife, you guys probably know too much about Herbalife. You guys already drink the products. We know how big the company is. You know, has been in business for years, a lot of sales. Everyone likes the products. They taste good, but they're going to keep growing. This is in 2014. In 2020, probably we're going to be $10 billion. And the question will be is how big do you want the piece of that pie that is going to come to yourself and your family? You know, something that brings me a lot of attention is that Herbalife is not a company that is just, you know, a garage or just mixing stuff right there. You know, there's a good background, and that gives me confidence, you know, about the products, how to drink it and stuff. And this is the people that is behind the product. This doctor right here, he won a Nobel Prize in medicine, and he discovered why people die from heart attacks, and he brought all his research to the company. This doctor has been granted 7 years as a best doctor of the United States, and he is behind the product, okay? So that gives me confidence, okay? More things that can happen. It's like Herbalife every time is sponsoring new people, sport people and stuff. So that breaks the paradigm that people believe that Herbalife is only for fat people or you know, gorditos, that they just want to lose weight. Herbalife is nutrition for everyone, you know? They even now they have one product that just came out, and this product is for babies that are still in the belly of the mom, okay? And for mommies as well, okay? It's that interesting. There's such a great, how you say it, a great universe of products that you can target, you know, several type of niches, you know? And this is the compensation, and this is the disclosure, and this is what I'm going to talk about, okay? Herbalife says that in average, people make some money, you know, that some people that decide to do the business, they make a couple $100 a year, okay? That's average, okay? But I'm going to explain to you what is average as well, okay? And I want you to pay close attention. Average in United States is, the average salary is about $45,000 a year, okay? And just think about it. If you're average and you make $45,000 a year, you're gonna need to pay taxes, right? So probably it's gonna be your braces, probably 20%, you get 20% less. With 20% less, that you already have $8,000 less. You have now $32,000. right? With $32,000, you buy a house. An average house here in United States is $200,000. You're gonna pay $2,000 in mortgage. So now from your you have $3,000 a month and you're paying a house of $2,000. Now you're an average. You get a car, $300. You get insurance, another $200. You get a cell phone, and now you have no money. And the average people in the United States is freaking broke. They own $16,000 in credit card. That's the average. Okay. So my invitation is today. Who wants to be average? Okay. And this is the most important part of my presentation is I want you guys to start thinking about the possibility of not being average, of being different, okay? Because that is gonna create the whole difference here. You know, when we started, it was one disclaimer like this. And then I started reading it and I said, I want to make more than $100,000. And I just start comparing with my possibilities. And that's the question that I'm gonna ask you right now. You don't need to answer to me, but in the circumstances that you are right now, how long are gonna take you in your current job to make more than $100,000 a year? Why you laugh, Stephanie? Open up your microphone with me.
Because it's gonna be a lot. That's why.
Okay. Probably you need
I know what I make. Okay. So it's rough. It's not something reachable where I'm at.
Okay.
That's why I laugh.
So probably what you need to do is probably you need to go back to college. You need to go back and do some studies. Go and try to hire or apply in another company and try to get another job, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And how long is gonna get you?
It's gonna take me longer.
Okay. Probably I have a friend, and I don't know if she's online right there. My friend, she wants to become a lawyer. Okay. And she's doing Herbalife at the same time. Francesca, are you online? Francesca? I don't know if she's here or not. Okay. She's not here, but I asked her, how much do you pay a year in the school to become a lawyer? You're here?
Yes.
Francesca, one quick question. How much do you pay a year for your school?
$60,000.
Okay. $60,000 a year. I'm going to tell you what is the average salary, and go to salary.com because I went to that place. And an average lawyer that just recently graduated, they make around $50,000 the first year. Okay? Because they have no experience. Okay? The maximum salary is going to get after 5 or 6 years of experience. Okay? That is going to be probably 100,000, or you need to open up your own firm, your own whatever. Now, why I ask you that question? Because in my circumstances, I said, oh my God, it's going to take me too long to create this type of income, okay? And I'm showing you this income. This is because this is how much I can teach you to do. And it takes us 3 years to start making this income, right? My question now, and this is what I did. I just picture myself and I just put where I'm going to be, okay? I don't want to be the freaking average. Sorry about you guys, okay? But I want you to get away from the average. Average is not good. Average is harmful. Average is painful, okay? I'm gonna recommend you to be poor, very poor, because if you're very poor in the United States, they give you food stamps, they give you welfare, they give you a place to live, and they give you money, okay? But if you're average, you get nothing, okay? Now, write this down, hopefully, and I'm just start praying for you guys to start making a list or paying taxes $1 million a year or more, and get problems with the IRS, okay? This is my wish, okay? Because when you have problems with IRS, probably it's because you're making good money, okay? And if you're just waiting for a tax return or whatever, it's because you're not making that much, okay? So we're gonna start putting ourselves in the position to start providing, okay? We want to make this country better, right? I'm so blessed to be here. And the only way to make this country better is for me to working hard, pay more taxes, and with the taxes, we can support poor people, we can support roads, we can support the streets, we can support an army, and we can be safe in this country. I love it. I love it. And if you don't believe this is a good country, I invite you to go to Venezuela, invite you to go to Colombia, go to Puerto Rico and all our countries, you know, and you will see the roads, you will see all that stuff, okay? So I'm gonna invite you to start thinking big, guys, okay? Now, everyone in Herbalife starts exactly the same way. It doesn't matter how old you are. I love your fish tank. Michelle, I love your fish tank. Okay, so everyone in Herbalife starts exactly the same thing. You know, it doesn't matter how old you are, where you're from, where you live, the color, the language you speak. Everyone started at the same place. These things have changed, okay? It doesn't work this way anymore. This year, they have a special way on doing it and becoming supervisor. And I love this position because in this position, for every $100 I sell, I make 50%, okay? So when I did my math, it says if I sell $100, here I make 50, here I make 42, and here I make 35, here I make 25. What is better, 25 or 50? Sitting down and just sharing my testimony, that's what it is. So I decided to become supervisor. Now, picture this. And you need to understand the pins, you know, because when you see the pin, you're going to understand how much money you want to make in this business, okay? And this is an average, you know, I have seen people as a world team that make, some of them, they make an average from $1,000, $3,000. There are some world teams that make nothing. But here's a world team. Okay, a world team that doesn't work, that doesn't spread the work, that doesn't, you know, they get nothing, okay? A Get team can make between $2,000. I have seen Get teams making up to $7,000 a month, okay? Now, a millionaire team, I have seen millionaire teams making $6,000 up to $18,000, $19,000 a month. President team members, they make from $20,000 and above. You know, I have seen president team members making $80,000, $90,000, $100,000 a month. Sherman Club, they make around $300,000 a month, okay? Now, why I show you this is because you need to understand what pin you want to have, okay, and how soon you want to achieve it, okay? It's just gonna be determined with the amount of people that you're involved in the nutrition, okay? The more people you talk, the better and the luckier you get, okay? What we do, and this is a question that I always tell everyone in my conversations. Why in Herbalife, there's people that makes little money and there's another people that makes a lot of money? Does anyone know the answer? If you know it, be quiet. If I already asked you this question before. Melanie, why some people, answer me this question, in Herbalife make little money and there's another ones that makes a lot of money?
Consistency. They do the work.
What else?
They go out and they talk to people.
Okay. Michelle, do you know why? You need to unmute yourself. Let me unmute you. Unmute yourself.
Now. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, well, I believe you have to be consistent with everything in order to, you know, achieve where your goals want to be.
Okay, someone is writing in my screen.
What
okay,
going on?
I'm going to tell you why, okay? And listen to me because this is going to be very, very clear. And once you understand this one, you will never going to forget. There are some people that make little money because they're just thinking about the sales and they never think about creating a network, okay? People that make a lot of money is because they have a network of distributors and supervisors that they're doing exactly the same thing that you're doing it. You follow my point, okay?
Yeah.
That is the big difference. If you just go there to sell, I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna make good money. You know, you can have 20 customers, each of them, if you're a supervisor, you make $100 for every customer. With 20 customers, you make $2,000 a month. That is great money, you know? And you don't need to be working hard or stuff like that. You just sign them up as preferred members, or you just serve them, or you just ask them to go into your Go Herbalife website and do it and place their order. That is good. But the real great money is when you create a network. And at the beginning, this is what I was thinking. It says, that's a spam network. That's a pyramid. You know, they want to rip you off. You know, the first one that comes are the ones that make the money. You know, all those things I had in my head. But think about this. Why? I'm gonna ask this question to Stephanie. Probably she knows the answer. Okay. You work at Hilton, right?
No, I work for Holiday Inn Club Vacations, but
Holiday.
it's the same thing.
Okay. How many holiday hotels are? Only one?
No, we have a chain of 14.
What is that?
14.
14. Okay, they have 14 hotels. So they have a network of hotels. Wow, interesting. So that's a pyramid. That's a scam. Someone wants to rip you off. It's not. Okay, give you another example. Walmart. Okay, that's a network. It's a network of what? Of supermarkets. Okay, why we're here connected? Okay, because we're working through a network, you know, Zoom or whatever, we're interconnected, and that's when we create money. The same thing we're doing with Herbalife. We're creating a network of people getting results, drinking the products, losing weight, getting energy, looking younger, having a great lifestyle, and spending their time in the things that are really important, okay? When you show that to the people, guess what? Do you think someone may want to become part of your team? Yes or no? What is that, Maria? Yes? How many times are you going to show your experience? Okay, the more times you show your experience, the better it's going to become, the more money you're going to make. Okay, so are we clear in this part? Okay, more distributors, more supervisors, more people drinking the products in your network. Okay, now this is how we make the money. Very simple. And I'm going to invite you to get as many supervisors as you can, because this is what I was taught, okay? And they told me, if you get 5 supervisors, 5 of this ones, right? And this one brings 5, I'm gonna have 25 in my second level. And if this one's duplicated and do exactly the same thing, we're gonna have 125 supervisors, you know? You bring people as a member, you help them get as fast as you can as the supervisor team, right? Once this person becomes a supervisor, goes over here. You follow my point? Okay? So you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 supervisors in your first level. You're gonna have 25 because these 5 bring you each of them 5. That is the clue about it. It's a network where we do exactly the same thing. McDonald's sells hamburgers, exactly the same hamburger everywhere. We're Herbalife distributors. We talk to people, we use the products, and we invite them to drink the products and get more people. Are you guys clear with that thing? Say yes. Okay.
Yes.
So listen to me. This is what enticed me, and that's the reason we start creating the big money. I'm not going to talk about this. I'm not going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about this part here, okay? If you have 5 children, you have 25 great-grandchildren, and 125 great-great-grandchildren. There's a total of 155 people, right? You follow me? 155 people, you will get 5% of royalties. That is around $150 per person per month. This is people that drink the products, use the products every day, talk to people, they get excited. This is not a person that just talk about Herbalife and next year they come back again. Does anyone has a calculator in front of you guys? Ileana, do you have a calculator with you?
Yes, my other phone.
Can you help me to do the math? We have in a 5-year plan, we have 155 supervisors, and Herbalife is gonna pay you 150 per supervisor per month. How much is that?
Okay, give me 1 second. Sorry, 155 times 150. Do you see it? 23,250.
23,000?
250.
Okay, and listen to me, guys. That's a month, and I just talk about one way to make money. Now, what about if it takes us 10 years on doing it? Okay, and this is the other question I'm gonna ask you. You rather do plan A, working for 40 years for $1,000, okay? Or working 5 years for 23,000? I'm listening to you guys. Melanie, she looks very happy with the $1,000 for 40 years.
I'd rather work 5 years than
You
a whole
rather
life.
work 5 years. Okay, and let's put it this way. Okay, let's say it's not 5 years. Let's say it's 10 years. Let's say it's gonna take us 20 years to make $23,000. What is still better? 40 years for 1,000 or 20 years for 23,000? Hello? And everyone put it. Okay, I appreciate the guys that have the camera on. I really appreciate it, guys. You're here connected, so I'm gonna talk to you. So let's put it this way. Let's put it, and let's say it's not gonna take us 20 years, and we're gonna make half of it, $10,000. What is better? The 40-year plan for 1,000 with Social Security, or 20 years with us for $10,000? But this is the thing, and I'm gonna tell you what is the problem. The problem is that our mind said, yes, it makes more sense to me, right? But our body, our human being, is used to have had what we had before. You follow my point? So you want to look for save, you want to look for stuff, you want to look for health insurance, you want to look for your pay stuff and stuff like that. And that's when we start working on. We need to fall in love with this opportunity. This was ourselves in 2010, remember? When we were about to be kicked out from our house. I don't know how to erase all this. Clear, right here. Clear all drones, right there. Guys, in this picture right here, it was our first LWD, whatever it's spelled, okay? We were so excited, but we have an eviction note. April 10, 2010. Let me go back. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on, mouse. Where's the mouse? April 10, 2010, we were celebrating our PIN, but here, Where is that one? What is here? Okay. Look, an eviction note. The same year, the same time, you know, and we were take the courage to go to the training. Why? Because we know that that problem was temporarily, but our future, our destiny is going to be different, you know. And guys, listen to me. I'm not trying to convince you. I'm not trying to tell you anything. I'm just trying to show you something. These are our real numbers. And this is how we create from zero. This is January 2010. You see it? By April 2010, we have no royalties. We have no people. We were just doing sales. You see it? And in sales in volume, just by doing our sales, we sold $76,000. Why? Because we were excited about getting one customer every day. That was all our excitement. It wasn't that bad. Look what happened with next year. From 36, you know, went to 427,000. This is what is called compound effect. You know, you keep doing your job. Here the sales increase a little bit, but look how the group growth. And look next year, we did little less in sales, but the group was selling almost $1 million. And the next year, about the same, and the group were selling more than $1 million. Okay, guys, everything started with this package. At that point, I remember we paid like $100, I believe. This one doesn't exist anymore. But the only difference between some of the people that do and they progress is because they get action. They get an action plan, okay? My invitation is for you guys, is you, Ilian especially, you know, you need to find out the real reason why you want to do this. Cannot be money. Needs to be something stronger, okay? Needs to think about the purpose of your life, you know, how come you're gonna help other people, okay, becoming successful by this Herbalife opportunity. You know, you need to talk with the person. This is a little example how you can start with 2,000 volume points. That's gonna turn you into a supervisor, okay? Your investment is gonna be about this money. This is gonna be your profit in the first month, just talking about sales, okay? You just need 12 customers, that's it, 12 customers. If you keep doing it every day, getting new customers, giving great service, treating people nice, you know, there's no way you cannot get this, okay? So guys, that was everything for me today, okay? Your next step is talk to your coach, you know, tell them, I want to be there. Hey, Margarita, you're there, okay? You need to talk to your coach. We are here to support you guys. As coaches, our goal, and this is something that I love about Herbalife, your success is our success. Even though, if you don't want to be successful, we're gonna get another person, okay? So now is your point. And my next part, it's a tool that I love it, and today is our module number 2. We're gonna teach you how to become an influencer, how you can attract people. People can come to you, okay? How these people, okay, they're gonna just text you and say, Stephanie, I want your products. Stephanie, you look so awesome. Ileana, what are you doing? I want to do the same thing, okay? And for this part, I have an expert, you know? Jari is doing a tremendous business. She's part of the, she just qualified this year at the global expansion team. You know, her business is growing. And let me introduce her, you know, Jari Jimenez. She's gonna talk about how to become popular in Instagram. Are you there, Jari?
Hello, guys. Yes, I'm here.
Do you have a presentation, right?
No, I don't have a presentation. I'm
Okay.
just gonna show my Instagram
Okay, so should I
from my.
put you as a host?
Can I show my phone or no? You guys can see my phone.
Jari, if you open your,
See that? No.
are you in the computer?
Yeah.
Just go to in the browser, go to Instagram,
Okay, and then I share my screen from there.
and you share your screen so we can see it, okay?
All right, perfect. All right, so I'm gonna while I open that, I'm gonna, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Yari Jimenez. I'm from Colombia. I'm 27 years old. On Saturday, 28. All right, I'm a mother of 2 kids, 2 beautiful children. I have a 4-year-old and a 8-month-old. So I started drinking the products about 5 years ago. I did not start Herbalife to lose weight or to use the products. I started Herbalife because of an opportunity I saw, and I was just looking to do something that was different. I was tired and fed up with all the jobs and everything that was going on in my life. So I decided, I was presented with the business opportunity. I did not understand anything that was said, but the excitement of the person that presented it to me, I bought it. You know, I bought the whole presentation. So I work from a nutrition club, and one of my main tools, actually, it's social media. Why? Because I think that as a person that is young, and everybody that is around my age and younger, they all use social media. Anybody that is anybody, and everybody that is anybody uses social media. Why? Because it's so much easier to communicate with the world around you. It's so much easier and it's so much faster. Before, we used to have emails and we used to email people back and forth, but now social media has become the greater thing to do, because with it you can instantly talk to somebody from here to all over across the world. All right, so I opened my Instagram over here. So just a few pointers before I show you guys my actual profile from how I operate social media. Okay, so let me show you. Where is it? Okay, right here. So, all right. So first, how to get more followers. It's important that the portion in the top of your profile of your Instagram, the followers that you have. So you have 3 numbers at the top of your Instagram. So I probably should share my screen then. All right. So share screen. Can you guys see it?
Yeah, we see it.
All right, so you guys see these 3 numbers? You guys can see the pointer or no?
Yes, we can see it.
All right, so you see these 3 numbers up here. How to get more followers? This number right here is the one that you guys need to have growing, and this one is the one that we need to have lower. Why? Because when somebody goes into your page and they see your page, to make it more attractive, all right, to make a page more attractive, one, your followers need to be higher than the people that you're following. When you start building your page, it's gonna be a little bit of both, but you need to find a balance to where your followers are higher than what you're following. You're probably checking your phone right now to see how many followers, how many following you have. But that is one of the most important things to do. Why? Because when somebody goes into your page and they see that, sorry about all the noise, my kids are here. The people that are following you, the people that you're following, all right, the far right column, if people see that you're following too many people, they just want to gain followers, and then they're going to unfollow me. That's the perception that people get when they go into your profile. All right, that's number 1. So number 2, important in Instagram, is the interactions. If you're the kind of person that is not posting and is not doing stories, don't do Instagram. Honestly, don't do Instagram. Don't damage your your image doing Instagram, because if you're not gonna be consistent, it's not gonna work. All right, because Instagram is looking for people that influence other people. All right, Instagram is looking for influencers, and I don't know if you were in the first class, but Laura explained what kind of pictures and what kind of profile we need to have. All right, so the kind of pictures that you take and the kind of profile you portray, Instagram kind of like scans it and see if you are a positive influencer to whatever they're looking for. So that's why some people, sometimes you go to some people's pages and they have lots of likes. It's because their pictures are well presented, they have lights, they have everything that Instagram wants in their scanner. So that's why sometimes when you're scrolling through your home page, which is like over here, when you scroll into your homepage, the first pictures that appear here are the pictures that Instagram deems as more attractive for your perception, like for your profile, okay, for the kind of people that you're looking for, okay? Number 2, how to get more followers, follow from the likes. So if you're starting to grow your page, make sure that you're following from the likes. So first, go to the likes that like your pictures. So sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I go here, for example, let me go to this. This picture has 135 likes. So if I go to the picture, I want to see who likes my picture and look at the people that I'm not following but likes my page. All right? There's people that is not directly connected to my page, but they're looking at my page. I might have followed before, and I might have unfollowed it, but they keep following me. That's why my followers are higher than what I'm following, okay? So if you want to grow your page, what you do is that you start following first the people that are interacting with you at first, all right? If you want to go to these big accounts and want to gain followers, the smartest thing to do is to follow the people that like the pictures, not the followers that they have. Why? Because sometimes those are machines, and sometimes they buy followers so they can seem more attractive. What I usually do is I go to my explore page right here. So you go to your explore page and you're gonna find, or you're gonna look for a famous person. I don't know, let's do Sasha Fitness, for example. All right, right here, Sasha Fitness. Everybody knows who that is? Or Jen Selter. Everybody knows who Jen Selter is? That's my idol. All right, so Jen Selter right here. You guys know who she is. She's a fitness model, and she became famous because of her butt. All right, just FYI. All right, so you see this kind of pictures. She was not famous at all, but she became Instagram famous because she every day posted pictures of her workouts, and she did a transformation, like a booty transformation. So now Instagram deems her as one. If you have the blue check mark, that means that you are that person, that you are like registered, like that you are famous. All right. So see how many likes she have? 116K. So 160,000 likes. All right. So those likes are the ones that you're gonna go through if you wanna grow your page manually. Okay. If you wanna grow your page manually, that's you have to sit down and follow one by one. Now, you can follow more than 50 people at a time. All right, that's the mistake, and that's why you get blocked. All right, so what you want to do is you want to start following every 30 minutes. Put an alarm in your phone if you're starting up. So you're going to put an alarm on your phone and say every 2 hours or every hour, if you are at work, every hour I'm going to follow 40 to 50 people, right? In that range. Why? Because Instagram is not going to shut you down, and it's not going to stop you from doing the action. But I would suggest to do a goal. Put a goal for yourself. Say every 2 hours follow 50 people, so you get to 200 people. I suggest follow 400 to 500 people daily. All right, daily. Why? Because that's what's going to grow your account massively, and that's what's going to help you reach the kind of people that you want to reach out to. If you're doing this business, you want to do it massively. You don't want to wait for anything else to happen. You just want to do it how you're supposed to do it. All right? So they are talking about the likes in the famous people picture. Those are real likes, and those are real people, like real people likes. You know, So people that you go in there and you can see the profiles that is normal. Okay? There is not a store or that is not something unreal. All right, and then focus in following people that is your target. Okay, maybe you don't have a target right now, but I will give you my example. I follow a lot of moms with the kids the same age. I follow a lot of moms with 2 kids. They can be married, they can be single, but I follow a lot of moms because I feel identified with them. I say, okay, I have 2 kids. I also struggle, you know, with dealing with my kids, and you know, it's hard to have 2 kids or whatever. So I target myself with that. One of the big things about my profile is mom, because I'm a mom first. So I target, that's one of my big targets. Okay. All right. So the next thing you wanna do to gain more followers is with applications. Right. I highly suggest that if you're gonna work Instagram, get an iPhone. That's an investment in your business. If you're doing this business, seriously, I highly suggest you get an iPhone, because Instagram was made for iPhone. All right, and if you're gonna do Instagram, most of the applications that Instagram uses, it's for iPhone. Okay, so one of the big applications for Android, we have Grow Social, but also iPhone can use Grow Social, because Grow Social is a platform that you can use to grow your account automatically. Okay, there is a free trial, but there's also a way that you can pay it, and you can set it. It gives likes, it follows, and it leaves comments, and it also sends messages. You don't want to do it too much, but you just want to be able to grab people's attention by following and giving like to their pictures, because that's what people like. When you get a lot of likes on your pictures, that gives you kind of like a good feeling. That's what people is looking for in Instagram. They're looking for people to like their pictures. The same thing you're trying to do, they're trying to do the same. So you have to make sure that you interact with the people in Instagram, that your biggest followers are the people that follow you the most, you go and like their pictures back, because that's what creates that connection, and that's what's going to make it easier for you to pitch whatever you're pitching for, if it's the business or if it is the product. Okay, so if you're just starting, another application for iPhone, it's Captivate. I don't know if you've used it before, but it's really simple to use. Captivate, that's one is to follow, and then Cleaner is to unfollow. Okay, they're the same company, and they're just like the big one. They want to follow and they want to unfollow. All right, so next thing. All right, so we want to talk about the popularity in Instagram. All right, so the popularity in Instagram, you need to do your public, like I said before, like Laura explained in the first class. Your publication have to be authentic, they have to be real, you have to be, all right, I'm gonna show you, like, I'm just gonna show you my profile. I wake up, I'm with my kids, I wake up, I'm with my son, I make lunch, I'm at the nutrition club with my clients, I have to fold clothes, right here, you see it, I cooked again, and I'm at the nutrition club, I'm with my kids. You know, it's pretty simple, but don't make it boring to the point where people don't want to see your profile. But you gotta make it fun, make it known that you do normal stuff like they do, just you know, just a little bit, you know, more enjoyable to the eye. You know, clear pictures, beautiful pictures, light, and where you look, you know, presentable. You wanna present the brand like it's supposed to be presented, right? And the most important thing, that the pictures have to be very, 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 very pretty. It's important for your pictures to be very, very pretty, because at the base of everything, when somebody goes to your profile, the first thing they scan is your whole profile before they follow you. If your Instagram is open, which I recommend you to do, your Instagram has to be public. You're now a public figure if you wanna do Herbalife with somebody, Herbalife in Instagram. If you don't want to do Instagram with Herbalife, it's okay. But don't expect other people to follow you and to ask you, oh, I have my Instagram and it says that I do Herbalife, but it's private. People are going to find the next distributor, because guess what? Instagram is full of Herbalife distributors. If your Instagram is private, it's not, one, it's not attractive because they can't see anything, and two, they have to wait until you approve them to follow you, so they can follow you. So it's not attractive. Okay, they're gonna scan your whole profile and they're gonna see, okay, let me see. And people love doing this. They love going to the bottom of your profile and they love looking at your results, because guess what? We're a nutrition company and we're supposed to give results and we're supposed to have results. And they go to the bottom of your page and they, okay, let me see how she looked here. All right. And they're gonna look for the months, the years, the days, whatever the case may be, the timeline, and they're gonna see if you've had results with the products. And that's how they're gonna reach you, and that's how attractive you're gonna come out. That's one of the reasons, or that's one of the ways that they pick and choose who they want to follow and who they wanna contact if they do the first contact. All right? And that's what you want at the end of it. You want people to contact you to do this business or to do the product naturally, organically, because they see you like you look attractive, and they see you that you look like somebody that has results and that has a lifestyle that they want. All right. So now you're a public figure for your followers. So now you gotta be authentic, you gotta be natural, and you gotta be inspiring. All right. I know life gets ahead of us, and life sometimes, throws us some curveballs. And sometimes we're stuck in situations that, that you didn't expect. However, you have your business, because if you had a store, you still had to open it every day to get money. You understand? And this is sometimes I don't get why is it so hard for people to get. If you have Instagram and you say that you want to do Instagram or you want to work it as a tool for your business, all right, you cannot be on Instagram today and tomorrow you're not on Instagram. Consistency is the key. All right, I've been growing my page, I will say consistently 3 years ago. 2 months ago was when I reached 10K. Why? Because I was doing it manually, and I was doing it to the point to where I was like, oh, let me grow it organically so people just follow me because of me, But I told them that's gonna take a lot of time, so let me just start doing some more work. And that's when I started going like harder on it, okay? So if you don't give likes, you're not gonna be an influencer. So Instagram is gonna deem you, they're gonna put you to the side because you're not giving likes. Okay, once you're giving likes and people open up their Instagram, obviously when you open up your Instagram, the first picture you see, even if it was 2 hours ago, is gonna be the first picture because it's the most influenced picture. You understand that? That's powerful. So when you open your Instagram and the first picture that you see, they're like, why is this person always on my feed? Because those people are the ones that are the most influencers on Instagram, okay? In your own Instagram, because everybody's Instagram is different. All right. So for the next thing, let me check over here. All right. So now you wanna do a follow-up to your followers, okay? How do you give a follow-up to your followers? Very simple. You look for the potential. Remember, I opened this, let me see, this picture right here. All right, so I opened this picture, and this girl right here, this girl, I've been following this girl for, I will say maybe, this lady, I've been following her for about, I will say 6 months, a year and a half. She's a distributor of mine. And she contacted me after I talked to her and stuff, and she told me no a lot of times because she had too many kids, because she had too many problems, because she lived too far away. I just kept talking to her, giving like to her pictures, giving her, oh, that's so pretty, that's beautiful, oh, wow, she's so pretty. And then his bottle is right here. Sorry, guys. It's fine? All right, sorry guys. And he, and she, then one time I made an appointment with her, I sat her down, I told her how the business worked, how everything, and she started being on Instagram, but that wasn't the person that I was gonna do. It was this lady. Likes, all right. So there is people that always you see that follow, that like all your pictures, right? You always have some people that always like all your pictures and you wonder, wow, why does that person like my picture all the time? Maybe because they're looking for something like you're looking, you know, like you are doing. And maybe this girl right here. Because maybe they're doing something that they're not doing, or they enjoy something. She has 6 kids. She has 6 kids. And I talk to her all the time. I'm like, oh my God, girl, how do you do it? I always look at her stories, give her a comment here and there. And she always tells me that she doesn't need the nutrition because she's already skinny. Look at her. She's already skinny, but I always tell her you always need more energy because you have a lot of kids, blah, blah, blah. We always talk, but we never find that click where she wants to do the products. Yeah. But we've been following each other for a year. And we're talking back and forth. She lives in Texas, and I even told her at the extravaganza, I was like, let's meet up. And she's like, oh, I live too far away. She lives in Dallas, and I was in Houston. So, you know, those are the kind of people that you want to give a follow-up to. How do you do it? I usually start the conversations. Now it's flagged. Now they are flagged, the conversations in your inbox on Instagram. Second, what you can do, you can whitelist it. Okay, you can whitelist the profiles that you don't want to unfollow, or you can turn the notifications on for that profile. So whenever that person makes a post, you know when that person makes a post and you go like it right away. Be the first person to like their posts and always be on check on what they're doing. Okay, so you can comment, you can see, you can be aware of what they're doing. All right, making comments, it's important too for the followers that you have. You take a few hours of your day. It's vital that you do comment on people's profiles. Why? Because they are the ones that are gonna feed your business. So you need to comment, you need to give compliments, and when you need to give out vibe of positivity. That's it. You need to give out the vibe, and you need to put your word out there. Oh my God, that's so cute, that's so pretty, wow, that looks delicious, oh my God, congratulations, whatever it is, make sure that you're doing it. Why? Because that makes you an influencer on Instagram. Again, that will make you more popular in Instagram. Okay, when you are more active, the more active you are, the better people are gonna see you. Okay, and why less? Okay, and one thing, to create popularity, you gotta create your own hashtag. All right, so you guys see on my profile that I have a hashtag, so I'm gonna click on it. First hashtag is Yari Fit. So that's, this said no post yet, but I have 529 posts. All right, and here I have like anything that I use, workouts, everything. On the next hashtag I have is Postmax. So that was after my postpartum results, everything, the whole journey from when I gave birth all the way back to now. So they can see that I've had results. And then Yari's team, that's the business one. All the girls when they made their cuts, when they became the next level, this and that, that's Yari's team. I always hashtag that one so people can see the business side, right? Another important thing to do on your Instagram is always be aware of the updates that they do, because it's important you have all the updates. Remember, you're the professional, and remember that you're the one running the business. Okay, so if you don't have highlights, you can see my highlights right here. If you don't have highlights, get your highlights going right now, like tonight. It's important. It's 100% important. Why? Because this is so much easier. It comprises all the information of everything that your Instagram has. Your Instagram is like a book, and you want to divide it. So people here are gonna be like, okay, here are results. I want to see some results. Oh, here is some products. Which products? Oh, she has 2 kids. Let me see the baby. Or the classes. Oh, she has classes. Let me look at the classes. Oh, the cooking. How does she cook? All right. So the highlights are 100%. Somebody's writing in the table of contents. Table of contents. Thank you. All right. So thank you, Laura. So it's like the table of contents of your book, right? That's very, very smart. Thank you. All right. So. And to get more followers, sometimes they're gonna block you, but remember that when they block you, it can block you from 24, 48 to 72 hours. So it's important that you follow the guidelines. If it says every 30 minutes follow 40 people, then just do just that. You do just that, because you don't want to stop your business because you didn't follow something that you were supposed to follow. Okay. All right, and Instagram, each time they require you to be much more of an influencer. The accounts, like I said, if you want to do this business on Instagram, make sure you're interacting with people every single day. Why? Because the accounts that are not interacting, they're not giving likes, they're not gonna become influencers on Instagram. All right, these accounts, Instagram is gonna toss them to the side. All right, and they're gonna just be like, okay, they just wanna gain followers, and then you're gonna become like a store, or you're gonna become one of those accounts that is like those fake accounts that they create. All right, and then choose your target, of course, and no spam messages. Too many people already do Herbalife. It's not attractive. If you wanna send messages, what has worked for me, and I'm talking from experience, is just introducing myself to people, saying hi. Let's say, hey, how are you? Thank you for following me. Thank you for liking my pictures. If you want to interact that way, start a conversation then, and then turn it into an Herbalife conversation. You don't want to come off too much spam and be, hey, how are you? I do Herbalife. No, you don't want to do that. You want to be like, hey, how are you? You know, thank you for following me. Thank you for liking my picture. And then you go from there. But you don't want to be a spam. Okay, because that also gets you blocked. It's not attractive, and attractive is that you constantly have good product results continuously. All right, continuously show that you have results, continuously show that you have a healthy lifestyle, continuously show that you love what you do, that you are excited about things, and that you don't, and you are not bipolar. That's important.
Bipolar.
Bipolar. That you're not bipolar, you know, like when I think a lot of my comments in my picture is always, oh my God, you're always smiling. It's important for people, for us, I don't know. For me, it's more important being like, I'm delighting somebody's morning. You never know whose morning you're gonna make when you post your picture smiling. You know, you never know. And that person, you know, might contact you just because of that. Because, oh my God, you made my morning, you know? So it's important for us to not be bipolar and not to let life take. If you need some personal development before you post a picture, go ahead and do it. 5 minutes. It doesn't take long. You know, there is some Jim Rohn 5-minute Jim Rohn videos on YouTube that you can get access to. If you need that, go ahead and do it, and then take your picture. Because Laura's falling asleep, so I don't wanna make her fall asleep. You know. So, and another thing is like, okay, so you know that you're gonna do something tomorrow, for example, and you're gonna be busy all day and you're not gonna be able to take pictures. Make sure that you've taken opportunity before to take pretty pictures, so you have in a file, and you can always post pictures with a quote. That way your Instagram is not inactive. All right, constantly post something. If you don't have time to take a picture, just make sure that you always have a backup plan for whatever you're doing. Remember, you're a business owner, and you need to understand that it's your responsibility to act in your page. If you want to do Instagram as one of your tools to do Herbalife. Again, it's not required. However, it is very it's very important. For me, it's important because everybody has Instagram. You know, and what my clients don't see with me, they see with somebody else that's already doing it. And I want to be the one that has the Instagram, you know? I want to be the one to be like, follow me on Instagram and see all the food I cook. Or sometimes I do the videos of the food I cook. Just follow me on Instagram. That's what I always do. All right? And then make sure that you have stories, guys. It's important you become popular just by being interactive. Following people, giving likes, giving comments, and doing stories. And then just don't be like, okay, I'm interacting on Instagram, so I'm going to stay home and do this. That's not how it works either. All right? That's a big no-no, because you need to do, if you're doing Nutrition Club, all right, take the downtimes of the Nutrition Club to do your Instagram. Like at night, I wait for my kids to fall asleep to unfollow people and to like a lot of pictures and to give comments. It sounds like a lot of work, but it is not when you make it a habit. You know, when you make it a habit, it doesn't feel like work. And when you make it a habit, it doesn't feel like, oh my God, I have to do this. I have to like, I have to follow. I have to do this. If you don't enjoy it, then stop doing it. Because that's one of the main things with Instagram. Okay? All right. So I think I'm done. I think I've covered everything to follow, to gain followers. Does anybody have any questions? Melanie, what the heck happened to my hashtags? All right, I have to check that out. Thank you, Melanie. Does anybody have any questions?
Okay, that means that probably everyone understands, and I'm excited about this. Okay, there's someone, Laura. And okay, love it, Jerry. Okay, guys, so Jerry, thank you so much, and that's very important, guys. And this is the thing, and I just need to come back from the first moment we start this conversation. It's, you guys need to believe in yourself. That's what it is, you know. There's a lot of people doing businesses in Herbalife. There's a lot of people getting successful in Herbalife. Why shouldn't I? That will be the question. Why shouldn't I can become successful? Why I cannot take this opportunity for me? Okay, just start thinking about this, guys, because it's not about the business, it's not about the products, it's not about Orlando, it's about ourselves. You know, we have plenty of opportunities right here, and one of the things that people do when they are committed in the business, it's you're creating your stories, you're creating a way to inspire more people, and in less than 7 days, we're gonna have the best event ever coming here into Orlando. It's called the Leadership Development Weekend. I'm just eager and anxious to be there. So if you're new, you need to be there, okay? You need to be there at least by yourself, you know? But, you know, someone, my sponsor always taught me to bring people, and that is the invitation. I'm gonna give it to you guys. You need to go to the LDW with more people, okay? Get your tickets, buy it. It's the best investment I have ever done it. If you saw that picture there, and I just want to go back again to my picture. Let me see if I can share it to you guys, okay?
Krista, I had a quick question for Daddy.
Yes?
You said for a public figure, they have to be inspiring, and you said 2 other things, and I missed it.
You gotta be, let me go back to my notes. Because I was talking from my heart. Oh, right here. You gotta be inspiring, authentic, and natural.
Okay, thank you, Maria. And then if you guys participate with this event, things are gonna be grateful, okay? That is the best thing, and one of the things that I saw it is like, I thought Herbalife was just my sponsor. That's the biggest thing I can see about Herbalife, but Herbalife is bigger than that. So it's about to come. It will start for a lot of us next Friday, but other people is gonna be Saturday and Sunday. I encourage you guys to be there, okay? I encourage you, it's still time, you can qualify. You just need 1,000 volume points to be there, or be a supervisor to be there, okay? So all you guys new, Margarita, you need to be there. Ileana, you need to be there. Stephanie, you need to be there. Okay, why? Because you deserve it, you earn it, okay? You can be out of the average, guys, okay? So I don't know if you have any questions for us. Does anyone has any question before we say bye-bye? It was so great to see you here, guys. See you tomorrow at the Nutrition Club. See you tomorrow at the workout. See you tomorrow at the you know, conversations. Guys, don't stop. Just think about it, write down your goals, and a good goal for tomorrow will be, I will get a new customer, I will get a new distributor. God bless you guys.
Thank you. Good night.